Hello, Josh McCullen here. Thought I'd do a somewhat of a quick update. As you can see, I have a new compressor. The reason why I had to get this is I destroyed the connecting rod cap on my old one, which was a bummer. Didn't know better. Now I know better. This is a roll air, very old. As you can see, it has a few new parts. Had to get a new electric motor because the old one was, I think, 1.25 horse, cast iron, oddball frame size, oddball newest frame size that's no longer being used. The reason why is the electric motor was drawing too many amps when it was up there in higher PSI. So I had to get the new motor. I had an electrical place that deals with motors, built these mounting brackets. I was struggling on how I was gonna do it. I just brought it there. I told them, do it however you want. They were originally just gonna make new slots for the new motor, but they did that instead. The reason is these are the original mounting points for the old motor. These are carriage bolts welded to a piece of flat bar. So trying to reuse that would be pretty difficult. You'd have to cut, re-weld, and monkey around. So they just did that cheap, pretty simple. I tried to save the old pulley off the old mower or motor. It went from that to that. I used a 3-jaw puller. Didn't really work too well. So new pulley, new V-belt. This is the old one. I went with a 49-inch belt. And I got plenty of adjustment. If I want, I could go to a 53 if need be, but 49 works just fine. I got a new pressure gauge because the old one was a little skewed. It would read about 510 psi when there was no psi. I also transferred the old dryer from the old compressor to this one, so I had to do that. We had a Agate Fest yesterday, today's Sunday. And literally all day I spent transferring the 6.5 horse Briggs from a Craftsman self-propelled onto this Toro. Now it's a Toro Craftsman, go figure. The reason why I had to do that is, as you can see, that engine down there, it's a Briggs. It's a for push mower, but it has the wrong size shaft for this engine or this mower. So they both were 22-inch, both 6.5. Here's the Tecumseh. Those are a pain in the butt to work on. I've had to deal with quite a few. So I picked that's the deck off of it. The guy says, oh, all it needs is a cable for the brake. It needs a lot more. There's that big hole in the deck right there. I grabbed the transmission off of it, a few other miscellaneous parts. So the deck was trashed. So this one to start running does everything. And this is the dead man cable. Originally was on this side. Luckily I had enough length to go onto this side. There was a bad section in here, so I just cut it or retied a knot below that and just snipped off the excess. You only get about from there to there pull wise, but That's enough to start it because this is a ready start engine. So what's up with that? I put a new spark plug in it, new air filter. Air filter was completely dirty and all that, so I had to deal with that. Not too bad. Luckily, Riley's had both in stock. This is a Champion. Instead of LM, it's a HX plug, but luckily they had one in stock. And like you probably saw in the other video, is I got sick and tired of running two-stroke mix since I only have had one machine that was running it. So I ended up getting a Ryobi S430 4-stroke weed whacker with the expanded system. You can get a leaf blower, a snow blower, single stage snow blower, and all that. And I already have 2.1 hours. Actually, more like 2.3. I ran it for I think about 15 minutes without this on it. So this is a very nice thing to have because I need to keep track of hours, because every 25 hours this comes off, the valve comes off, gets an oil, or the valve gets adjusted and gets an oil change. And this uses the same oil that the hydrostatic transmission uses on my Simplicity, the old cabin tractor. So, and I do like the straight shaft. And I actually bought this little harness for it, so I'm not holding it. That goes over my shoulder. So there's that. A big update on my car is that it got a timing belt. I literally had them do the whole front of the engine, timing belt, water pump, tensioners. Mechanic said so at 100,000, so that got done. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.